Hello my friends, it is Amy Esther here, and today I wanted to share with you 3 things that I wish I knew when my chronic illnesses started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy Esther here. I have so many chronic illnesses, it's kind of ridiculous. They're all listed below. You can read about them in the links, or you can head over to my channel. I have lots of videos about them. If you've been here before, you know that I've got lots of issues with my physical health, but we are getting through it. So today I wanted to share with you the 3 things that I wish that I had known when my chronic illnesses started. So number 1 is I wish I had known that I was not alone. I totally thought that no one had ever gone through what I was going through. I thought I was the only one who had doctors tell me that I was crazy, had people think that I was making it up, have people take all these tests and do all these things and nothing ever worked. I thought that was totally just me and that no one understood how I was feeling. And even when I got my diagnosis, it still sometimes feels like, oh, no one knows how it is to have chronic fatigue and chronic pain and POTS and SIBO and all these things. But this community that I have built here on YouTube, which is small so far, but I love each and every one of you, and my community over on Instagram, you guys are the best. And I know that there are so many of you out there who feel the same way I do, who have similar symptoms to me, who have been to doctors and been told they were crazy, who have been dealing with this maybe a lot longer than I have, who are mothers, who are friends, who are daughters, who are wives or husbands, spouses, whoever you are. I know that there are those of you out there who understand me and who know what I'm going through. So if you are feeling that way, I know what you're going through. I may not feel every single symptom you feel. I may not know what chronic illness you have or what trial you have in your life, but I know how it feels to live with a chronic illness. So I hope you will join our community here if you are like me. The second thing that I wish I would have known when my chronic illnesses started is that I can trust myself, and even if no one else believes me, I can still believe myself. I used to think that I had to have proof to believe something, that I had to have proof that a blood test told me that X was wrong with me, and that if there was no proof, then there was obviously nothing wrong with me. And I just didn't trust myself. I lost all that trust because I let other people tell me what I was feeling. I would have people, put my symptoms down and make them sound like they weren't as bad as they were. And then I tried to convince myself that I was fine, and I ended up just spiraling and getting worse and worse because of that. So I wish I would have trusted myself. I wish I would have been my own advocate. I wish I would have told my doctors a little bit more, been a little more loud and expressive of how I was really feeling, because I was a little timid and I just let those doctors and people kind of bully me around and make me think that it wasn't that big of a deal. But it really was a big deal. It is a big deal. And I just have learned to trust myself. And even if no one else believes me, I can still choose to believe that. I can believe whatever I want. No matter how much evidence is stacked against me, I still get to choose to believe whatever I want, and I choose to trust myself. The last thing that I didn't know about my chronic illness, and I wish I had from the very beginning, is that even while living with chronic illness, I can still be happy. In fact, I'm to the point now where I feel like my chronic illness is a blessing. It humbles me. It helps me to look to other people and know that they are probably struggling with some invisible thing that I can't see, just like I struggle with some invisible pain that no one can see. And it has just been such a blessing, and I can still be 100% happy. It does not matter what the circumstance is in my life, whether I have a chronic illness, whether I break down my car, whether I lose my house, whatever happens, I can still find a way to be happy. Because happiness does not come from the circumstances around us. Happiness comes from our thoughts, and we get to choose those. And so I choose to be happy. I choose to think positive thoughts about my chronic illnesses. I choose to be happy even when there's a lot of pain. So those are the 3 things that I wish I knew when my chronic illnesses started, and I hope that there are 3 things that you have discovered for yourself, and if not, that you can be on a journey to find them as well. So just remember, you are not alone. You can trust yourself. Even if no one else trusts you, you get to believe whatever the heck you want, and no one can tell you otherwise. And also, you can be happy no matter what your circumstances is, no matter what pain you feel, no matter what is going on in your life, you can choose to be happy. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time.